Heyo people! Welcome to the Abyss! Our big update this patch is the new Infernal Abyss Mark II, and with it, a bunch of new flame weapons. It's solo mode only, with 3 variations, 95, 115, and 135. The first 2 are pretty much a cakewalk if you're endgame, but the third is a 0 damage challenge. Build up your boss damage, first flame targets, and make sure you've got enough elemental skill damage to counter the dungeon debuffs. The bosses need 220% pen, and with the serious debuffs there, you will really need to negate it all. The good news is that the timer is currently a non-issue, because unlike the original Abyss, it is technically the same 2 rooms over and over, so you can refresh the timer as much as you like. I struggled a lot with the mobs because I have boss damage, but less non-boss detail damage. So I just slowly picked them off one by one, refreshed my buff, and took out the bosses. The first run through the Abyss mode, it took me about 40 minutes total to make it through with my not super powered build, though I was also goofing around a bit with subclasses to see if gun sub for decoy was worth losing my sub weapon stats. Pro tip, it was not. Trying to balance the bow's ridiculous crit rate bonus while standing still with trying not to die was also fun. Even with the debuffs, I was up to 95% crit rate when it was fully stacked. I'm thinking I'm gonna get the S15 flame weapon for my Rav on my scrub account, but otherwise, these might be a bit of a wash for most players, with exceptions for people playing flame-specific classes. If you look at the S35 bows, they've basically got the same effect as the existing S35 gold bow, but a bunch more flame target damage. If you beat the Abyss enough times to get your hands on the bow, you've probably already got a kickin' weapon like the Yayoi Kirizuki. I don't think it would be an optimal choice when you literally have 0 flame skills and it's locked to flame element. Check your options before you write it off completely though, especially if you are a flame class. It might be a better option than the old S35s since you have a guaranteed element. Personally, I guess I'm going to be waiting for the Avernus Abyss Mark II to see what dark powers are waiting. Anyway, moving on, let's talk events. And let's quickly get this one out of the way. Lynt is in Navia. Ignore him, do not fall prey. We've talked about this before. You can check my last video. Now, onto the real events. The 11th anniversary event is on in Navia. This is similar to the one from last year, but the instance events are new. For the first one, you'll get a hint about an NPC inside the instance, and you just have to run around until you find them. For example, the key hint I got in the footage here was goggles, so I ran around the non-interactable NPCs looking for one with goggles, and it was this little dwarf. The second part is pretty straightforward, so no guide needed. Afterwards, you can run to the back of the instance for 4 more quests to get some more emblems and chests. The rewards are those t-shirt costumes we had last year, plus a new one for this year. Note that they are not archivable. The furniture stuff is though, so check all the pages if you're working on your archive. Next up, say hello to Van Hohenheim. Yes, I know it looks like Sashi, but it's Van Hohenheim, okay? She's running the letter event. Gather up the letters METAL to exchange with her. The letter M can be exchanged in the special rewards of the Adventure Encyclopedia for 2,000 gold dragon points. The letter E can be exchanged at the Aura Kingdom card merchant in Navia. The letter T is at the fishing merchant in Navia. The letter A is from Van Hohenheim, you get 1 free every 2 hours. And the letter L is purchasable in the LP store, limited to 7 pieces. Though that is probably per week, so we're gonna have to check back again next Wednesday. Keep in mind that the L's are limited, but the others are not. So those no L exchanges are free for you to gather up as much as you like. Let's talk about the ones that do need an L though. The Alchemist Scroll is a one-time use 5-hour buff, and you must use it during the event because you activate it by trading the item to Van Hohenheim. It cannot be stockpiled for later use. The title Tralalero Tralala has 100 to all stats, and it's a decent choice for a guaranteed reward. The Mount Upgrade Stone seems a little on the pricey side, so personally I'm going to pass on that, and skip the Emblem Lucky Pack too, because those are the emblems that are on the bottom of the Dragon Paragon. For the furniture, if you have the L's and nothing to do with them, I suppose they're a guaranteed prize, so at your discretion, enjoy your spa bath if that's what you want. And lastly, the Alchemist Pack. The contents scare me, because look at it. It's got contracts, ones that aren't terrible, an Awakening Holy Chest Stone, Key Voucher Exchange 3, Gold Mount Pack, but then it also has a single advance term. So I will take the plunge and buy it for you because this is a huge risk but possible huge reward scenario. Except I had to record this before I got my 7th A, so it's a mystery to voiceover midday what I got. Neat, or dang, that sucks. I don't know. Anyway, head over to page 2 and lock eyes with that exchange voucher number 2 that doesn't need an L. That can get you a Qingmiao, Festival Muramasa, Elizabeth, Seiryu, Aoandon, Sif, or Ares. Oh, and remember that this is technically unlimited exchange, provided you camp out Hohenheim every 2 hours. Good luck, and happy camping in Navia. And since we're still in Navia, next we have the Amnesiac back. Sadly, it seems like though they meant to run a new version of the event with new items, they accidentally ran the same one as the first time we had him. I guess he forgot. We already did this. Anyway, the hints are all wrong. The items are the same as the first time we had the event, and it's the Chawan Mushi title box. You can farm a ton of idol and energy in this event, and there's a small chance you can nab an Oath Ring voucher. The only participation criteria is being level 70 or up. Monday is Pop Rocks, a gold craftable drink item. Tuesday is Small Shellfish, which can be gathered in Rain Mist Reach and Emerald Marsh. Wednesday is Colorful Salmon, an orange fish you can catch in Ventos Prairie, but watch out because you can't put it in your shared warehouse. Thursday is well-preserved animal bones, but you can't dig them up on Thursdays. Only Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and they also can't go in your shared warehouse. Friday is Unstable Liquid Metal, which you can buy from the Alchemy NPC in Navia or the Guild Hall. Saturday is an Antemortem Eye, which is a trash mob drop from the Gloomy Ridge, and Sunday is Stinky Powder, which is a trash mob drop from Crescent Hill. Be careful not to accidentally sell them to NPCs. Next up, the Nightmare in Drowsy Cave is up. This one is a little easier than the last patch, but they don't have a Nightmare certificate up for grabs, just the accessory and mount box. For the first boss, watch out for the red circles around the invulnerable mobs, as those will kill you if you pass through them. And in order to damage the boss, you need to take out the crystal, which will always take only 1 damage. Focus on multi-hit attacks first to take it out, then you can damage the boss. The second set of mobs have annoying stuns, so I don't recommend full mob gathering unless you just want to die and use a feather on the other side. The second boss spawns poison fields, so make sure to avoid those, and the last boss becomes invulnerable when mobs spawn, which are just like the crystal on the first boss. Low HP, but only take 1 damage per hit. Take them out to make him vulnerable again. I wasn't able to beat party mode by myself. It is, again, a 0 damage dungeon, but the last time we had this dungeon, it had a bug where the portal was out and active before beating the final boss, so just be careful not to run out by mistake before killing him. You have to wait for him to spawn before where Loki shows up in the normal mode of the dungeon. We also have Alucard in the Desolate Desert, but same as last time, this is a very beefy world boss that basically the only main reward is a chance for his fragment. It does not appear that this one has the conquest boxes with the link sprites. Also, the lightning aura is annoying and he's got a lot of blood armor. But lastly, 2 small things. The Olympus Holy Cup exchange has apparently been updated, and I think what they added are the title Gigachad, with plus 100 to all stats, and the Blessing Breakthroughs that guarantee you will succeed on your choice of damage or HP for cards. Is that quality title pack new too? I don't know. And lastly, yes, they fixed the colors on costumes when you're logging in. My characters look good again. Yay! Anyway, that is it for this patch, and that is it for today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.